Woo! Good night, good night, good night. Trinbago vibe peeps. This one feeling a little tired. This weekend was a real tiring weekend. I know Pan is going on, so Pan Semi is going on, so a good bit of people would be in that at the moment. So yeah, so just gonna wait until the usual thing, a minute, 2 minutes for people to join the live. And if any at all, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, right now, I wonder. Well, most likely the I wanted to go to the pan prelims that was happening earlier this week, but just work and tiredness. Yeah, I didn't wasn't able to make out because I was planning to do panyard hopping video for not this weekend, yeah, the weekend of Carnival. So so the Carnival weekend, I was hoping to drop that video, but I'm not sure because hey, cats and dog, welcome, welcome. Good night, King Cole. Hey, Sean. Yeah, boy. ED Stats, welcome, welcome. I, I'm just feeling tired this tonight, so it might just be a short one tonight. But now we doing the Sunday vibes live. Hey, Sylvan, good night, good night. Yeah, I was now saying, no pan going on right now, and going on till 11. Hey, thanks, Ed. He was saying, nice video this week. Hey, Sean, good night. Sean was saying it had him thinking it was Lupino. I mean, I can understand that, given the background and the situation, especially where I was having the chocolate or eating it. Yeah, it was a little like when you walk past all the sheds and everything that they make and produce the cocoa and sell it, it have a little spot that basically going into the forest right down Grand Couva side. And I just thought that setting would have been cool to like eat the chocolate there now. So yeah, hook up the GoPro on a tree branch and actually make sure it's stable, and I was filming there. So I can understand the Lupino because it has that vibes. I think most of these local chocolate spots have that kind of nature vibes kind of thing when you go there, either up in the mountains or in the forest, because I guess that's where all the plantations are. Ashmi John, welcome, welcome. And he's saying how he love how I showcase all over Trinidad. Thanks. That is the aim of the channel, to highlight and showcase everything Trinidad and Tobago whenever we could. ED Stats is asking, how far away am I from the 13K? I'm not sure. Let me check. So currently, about according to what I've seen here in the stats, looking at 16 subscribers away from 13K, which is still like wow. Wow. I know most of that would have come from the $100 a week challenge video. So yeah, so I might do something similar to that sometime later in this year. But I already have planned out what videos I want to drop. Yeah. Hey, favorite island girl. She's asking, how long did it take you to meet your threshold when monetized? Okay, so to be monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I think it was easier for me to get the 1,000 subscribers, and it took a little while longer before I got the 4,000 watch time, the 4,000 hours watch time, because of how short my videos normally be. It'd be normally between back then it would probably be between 4 to 10 minutes. So yeah, so it would take a long time to get 4,000 watch hours. But I think after that, about a month after, yeah, so probably a year and a half, roughly. Yeah, from when I started. Bangtang, yeah. Is sometimes all it takes is one video, one huge video, and is skyrocket. Like for me, I can tell you when I dropped the Pioneers Dragon Market, that video jumped me in subscribers. When I dropped Shogunas, like surviving a day in Shogunas with 30 Trinidadian dollars, TT dollars, sorry, that also skyrocket the subscribers. And the next jump was when I did the Moruga video. Like I didn't think, and I mean, like, I have an idea what videos will do well and what videos may not. But that one surprised me actually. And then, well, of course, I knew that the $100 one would have done well. And what I didn't anticipate is the amount of comments and like the way you all were actually thinking about it and deciding, okay, if I had to do this, how would I go about doing it? Like buying groceries. I didn't anticipate that, and I found that part of like the comments was amazing. Hey, you everybody who joined, welcome, welcome. Good night, good night. Hey, Diane. Hey, Angela. Hey, Joseph, PG. Welcome, welcome. Life is a blessing. Welcome, welcome. Life is a blessing. There's new to the channel, and he was just viewing the video life lessons of the Royal Garden. I appreciate it. Yeah, that one was a fun one actually, because I mean, although I was showcasing the botanical gardens, the all royal botanical gardens, like all those like life lessons came from you all, came from the subscribers who left life lessons, and I was just going through them all. So that was a cool one to begin with. Good night, good night, Jonathan and Amarly. Yeah. So yeah, so favorite angle to get your first pay. I mean, well, when did I get? Okay, so before I was monetized, right? I created a Google AdSense account, and I was able to link that Google account to the current bank, Republic Bank, who I bank with. Like I had to go into them, and they have this code to get for international banks now. But the funds just come straight to the bank account, whatever Google decides to pay me, whenever the payout is. And yeah, you just have to fill out a tax form as well. And in that case, I used my BRI. It had a certain section where they was asking for a certain thing, and I used my BIR number, and that works out. So when I'm filing tax, that's something I have to go and check out to do, because I still have to go and file tax for the past 2 years. Yeah, I'm missing, I'm missing, I'm missing a year or two. I had to go and sort that out. Yeah. PG is asking, are you going to collaborate with other local YouTubers like Foodie Nation and Trini Surfer? And yeah, when we get the chance, actually went and did something with Lyndon Baptiste. I'm supposed to be linking up with hopefully Bushman sometime and a few others. And later this year, we'll see what's going on. Sean, yeah, I know, I know. I should stay quiet. But I mean, that's something to sort out. Is doesn't be as much because on YouTube end there's already takeout, like there's already tax whatever they had to take out on their side. So I mean the funds doesn't, and I'd be I think 25% anyhow you take it. So like whatever, say you make 100 US, and that's using this as an example, you getting paid around 75. Yes, Ashmi, the YouTube do tax you. Well, on the next side there, they don't charge you to upload or to upload your videos and stuff, and they actually give you the opportunity to share it. So it's a give and take kind of thing. So it's not too bad. PG, hey, there are a lot of things in life that we may not consider to be fair, but it is what it is, and we just have to work with it till things change, or we try to bring about change. But you just go with the flow sometimes. So yeah, this video, what we do, yesterday's video. I hope you all get chance, and I just in case I missed this or you all missed this, the first 10 people to reach down to the Montserrat Cocoa Farmers Co-op, right? Like that was our idea I had since I hit the 10K. I know we are approaching to 10K now, and it's like still amazing, but like I was considering like the 10K as one of the milestone goals. So I guess the next big milestone goal was probably be if we ever get to 15 or even 20, will see how that goes. I mean, I just grateful for any blessings that comes this way to the channel's way, and I appreciate you all for all the support you all give. So yeah, but it's pretty cool, especially I know with Valentine's Day keep coming up. Like they reach out to me. To be honest, I was going to drop because last weekend I went to the Chinese Association here in Trinidad and Tobago had their New Year's celebration, the Year of the Rabbit. So I was actually there, and I actually went and um shoot some footage there, and I wanted to drop that video yesterday last night. But when the Montreal Cocoa Farmers they contacted me and asked me to come and do our next video down their side, I was like, all right, I'll jump on board. So I went and do that as quick as possible because it made sense to do it. simply because like I love local chocolate and it was an opportunity to just go and see the workings down there. So yeah. So let me just jump back into some of the questions here. Hey, Jonathan is a cricketer. Well done, well done. So Bangtan asking it, did that ice cream doubles actually taste good? That one, I would say, it was aight because like in my head it tasted like doubles again, all that doubles flavor, but it was cool now. So it was I was getting doubles flavor with pepper, slight pepper, but it was still cool. And you're eating ice cream, so it was a real conflict. So that's why in the video I said that wasn't for everybody. And would I try it again? Not, I would not. But I do recommend it if you want to be adventurous to try it. Yeah. So and favorite island guilty, that's amazing. I'm monetized. I'm waiting to collect. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well done, and congrats for Island Girl. I know it takes some work and it takes some time, but you just have to be patient and consistent. Bangtan asks me, what I doing if I hit 1 million? Phew, I am not sure. To be honest, like I like the concept of doing kind of charity and giveaways and stuff, like those kind of things. So I guess if I ever reach there, I'm not sure actually. We'll see when that time comes, if it ever comes. But hey, we just go with the flow. We just feeling blessed for everything. Hey, Santosh, good night, good night. Nigel, hey, welcome, welcome. And yes, big up everyone in the chat. Oh, thank you, Rose. Rose is saying everybody's enjoying the videos. I appreciate that so much because it's a good bit of work that is going to some of these videos. And sometimes it just take out a lot from me. Like right now, after I edited and dropped that video yesterday, I actually went to the Pigeon Peas Festival. So I'll be doing a video on that. I was mentioning earlier, I wanted to do pan. Hey, King Solomon. Yeah, King Solomon from NYC in the house. Woot. Wesley is saying I should do a video on food spots in Princestown. Yeah, one of these days, I'll actually head down there. Now, because I choose to do only one video a week, every week, I'll have plans to what videos I'm doing when. And because I try to maintain my work-life balance, and now YouTube is require some planning. So certain videos I'll get done, but it may not be done right away. It starts saying you should do a carnival challenge like the $100 one. Dread. I just find, speaking of carnival, I just find things like this wrong, so like fets, and even now looking at Juve prices because I like a Juve. I just find it real expensive. Like, wow. I mean, I know this is the first carnival in like 2 years we having, but I just find the prices just too much, especially in the current situation we have in Trinidad and Tobago. But that's just me. I mean, people still out there, still partying, still liming. Yeah. So that's why I didn't really hit anything as yet, or I doubt I might do anything. Me go Kess. But other than that, I'm not sure if I'm doing anything. Should be doing a carnival video as well, but that will drop at that'll be the last video of the month. So we'll see how it goes. Nigel is saying the man or woman who introduced e-commerce resource in the world should make a jail. Hey, nothing wrong if some people want to change it up, eh? Because one thing we feel to realize sometimes, and I try to say this, like sometimes I will go out and taste certain things, and for me it may not be as good, or for me it'll be good, but if you want to taste it, it might be different. And I just how everybody sometimes taste buds a little different, and yeah, and it's just how we grow up and everything. Yes, Brandon, welcome, and yes, Panorama semifinals going on right now, and it's going on until probably 11, 12. They say 11, but things just go later than that, and they won't probably announce results for that till like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to go that one actually, but it just, like I said, certain times, certain things in life is happening, and it's happening for a reason. It's like this weekend, it was just basically cleaning. This weekend I needed to do some housework and clean up around the place and wash some clothes. The normal regular adulting in a sense. So that's why I'm feeling a little, tired now, and I have to go and actually start to organize some stuff for work tomorrow. So yeah, so I had to go probably go and just probably iron out some clothes and just you know actually cook something. Yeah, surprise! I actually cook sometimes on a Sunday to just sort out the work week. But yeah, plan is going on right now, and our earlier this week there was prelims, like, and that would have been an epic chance to go and actually do Panyard hopping for the prelims now, because I basically each Panyard was had to perform in front of judges, and they started a good bit, and I wanted to go and do it, but just I get caught up with work and the timing. I just end up in Invaders Panyard for a little bit, but Jared, I was just too tired to really go and record something. So I'm not sure. Like I said, I wanted to do a Panyard hopping video Carnival weekend, but not sure how that's gonna turn out as yet because of the timing and yeah. Bang Tang saying you have school tomorrow. Well, yeah, you should definitely go and sleep because it's getting late. Although it's slightly early, yeah. Hey Mark, good night, good night. Welcome, welcome. So yeah. So oh yeah, and then well, good thing how good bit of how other YouTubers and probably some of you all actually upload some of the they actually did go and do some. I see Point Boy 12 went and do a Panyard hopping like for pan prelims, and some of the stuff I miss like BP Renegades and Hardcore Phase 2 stuff was very well good. Like I don't know if you all get a chance to watch BP Renegades, they have their own YouTube channel, and they did a video for what they perform like Black Salin Party Hard, I think. Yeah, that was phenomenal. Apart from the tune, whoever did the editing for that did a real fantastic job. And speaking of chocolate, right? I was saying I hope you all get a chance to go down and visit the Montserrat Cocoa Farmers Co-op and buy something there. Uh, hopefully, the first 10 people who said they come from Trinbago vibes would get a free bar once you purchase something there. So I thought that would have been a nice thing to do. I mean, I could it was yeah 10 bars, so hopefully people take advantage of that whenever they could. If after that, if all the 10 bars are finished, I apologize again for any of you all who reach out there and it's like you couldn't get. I apologize. And next thing I realize, and I mean, are we going to the groceries right now? Like, nice. I hope so too, boy Mark. I hope. Here, Ronald, welcome, welcome. Good night, good night. Yeah. So our next thing to Charles Chocolate, right? That's our next local company here, right? You all realize you have been missing this for a while. Like this is one of their best things ever. Like I real love and Nuggles, Nibble and Nuggles. For those of you who could remember that commercial, and it's like only this week here I saw this back in the groceries, and I was like, wow, I bought a whole set. Yeah, is like for the longest while they didn't have any nuggles. And when I remember asking one of the representative when I saw in the grocery, how come and they say they didn't have the ingredients? And I was like, I mean, what do you mean you don't have the ingredients? Because what is have is milk, chocolate, sugar, cocoa butter, full cream powder, skim milk, blah blah blah. There's nothing here. I am seeing that they couldn't really get down here. Yeah, Sean, Nuggets was missing for a good half a year or whole year. It's only recently it came back out in the groceries. Sylvana, catch still there. They have catch coming out with all different flavors of catch. You have like the Cocoa Crisps and the coconut catch is the same thing. They have dark chocolate catch and something other one I think they released the other day. So you're safe with the catch. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to share with you all. And also we have to take a moment and we lost a cultural icon last night. Well, last night was his last performance, and this morning we found out Anil Beam passed away. We do not know how, so condolences to his family and fans. Like he was, when I mean icon, he was the traditional classic Indian music, Bollywood style music. He used to sing, and he had a real good voice. He used to be his renditions of like Mohammed Rafi and Kishore Kumar and Kumar Sanu and stuff was on point. And it's not like he was old or anything. So it came as a shock to read that news that he passed away today. So I wish him all the best in the journey in the hereafter, and I hope he rests in peace. So, and once again, condolences to his family and friends for that. That is, yeah. So we just take a moment to recognize some of the cultural contributions he would have made and inspirations he would have made to other artists here in Trinidad and Tobago. And he was also a radio announcer on 103. So he will be missed. He will be missed. Found recently we have been losing a good bit of our icons, and we just have to, enjoy whatever time we have here on this world, because we do not know when is our time. All right. Sorry about that. So Marcola, yeah, your expression alone with a cocoa tea and ice cream convinced my Wi-Fi to go. Yeah. And what you see there, those expressions, is nothing like, I'm not no actor. So whatever facial expressions you see on myself when I taste any food or anything, it is genuine. It is as it is. The cassava bark, I was saying, is not for everybody. Like, I went in there with an open mind, but I know when my wife tasted it, she wasn't a fan of it. So yeah. So but it is for a very adventurous palate, I would say. Yes, King Cool. They still, well, they now recently came back with the Nuggles, so that was cool. Yeah. Now somebody was asking me, King Solomon is asking about the cayenne pepper, the Flanagan Fire chocolate bar, like if it was spicy. And somebody was asking me in the comments if I was a lightweight pepper eater, and I said yes, I am. I am lightweight, because for me pepper had to be tasty, right? And because it have some pepper that is spicy, and it's too spicy is kill all the flavor. But a tasty pepper could enhance the flavor profile of any food and not overkill your taste buds. So in terms of spicy, for the cayenne pepper, yeah, it hit hard. Like, it was going good. You was getting that nice chocolate taste, and then bam, you get that hot pepper flavor and that spiciness. And I tried this already the first time I went, when I did the Grand Couva video. That was last year sometime. But I find this time in that bar, I don't forget time to cure properly. It was just next. It wasn't. I can't remember if it was that spicy before, but it was interesting and it tasted good. Mother-in-law, um, yeah, mother-in-law is good. Well, we're talking about the share to add. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sample them over the week, and next weekend they in the Montreal Cocoa Farmers Co-op. They actually in the this carnival pop-up market happening at the Inchan Alley Promenade in Couva. I didn't even realize they had Inchan Alley Promenade in Couva, so it'll be interesting to find out on Google and see where it is. Brandon is saying he enjoys the content and highlighting some road trips us local could take on Sundays and the various stops and lookouts along the way. That's a good one, actually. We I did some road trips already, some road trip videos. I did one down head down Toko, and that one was a electric history one. So when I mean electric, we share some of the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission stuff along that drive. But basically, it was from PowerGen when they break down the towers in PowerGen, and we made a trip to Toko to what was that be again, boy? Not Toko proper, like heading more towards um oh, it name slipped me at the moment. You have to figure me. I can't remember it off the back of my head. Yeah. Randy is asking any trips to Canada anytime soon. I would like to. Not sure when. Definitely not this year. Possibly next year. We'll see how things go. Um, yeah, yeah. Trying to remember the video by Brandon that I did a road trip on. But don't worry, we'll be doing some more of those sometimes. Just looking for it here. Trinidad. Oh yeah, nice. I wanna have like Bumpy's barbecue and stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, go. Oh, forget that. I heading towards my side. Anyway, yeah. Kenton. He was saying I know it had other no food restaurants on the same compound as these roti in Chicago, and I had these before. Was it good? And he's saying so you in Chicago? Hey, I'm feeling for you all on the weather, the cold weather at the moment. Yeah, the other ones with these, it was Trinidad Cafe, I think, and it was okay. It was okay. The roti, both of their rotis was okay. The doubles was not. But yeah, and well, for me, it didn't have no traffic the time I went there. But then again, I was taking the bus on the subway. So yeah. Hey, Joel Salan, good night, good night. Nigel is saying Scorpion 7 pot and them others burn. You're saying basically saying the Scorpion pepper and the other type of peppers cannot beat a yellow Scotch bonnet pepper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True that. Depending on how you cook it. You know what's interesting? When I visited Barbados, big up any Bajan people here on the chat. I know if any. When I visited Barbados, right, and this was back in 2018, there was a chocolate company. I think it was Green Monkey or something. So, and they actually had a chocolate called Scorpion Pepper Trinidad chocolate, and it was like, wait boy, how come nobody back home was doing this? But I'm sure we have people doing this now, yeah. But back then it was like, yeah. So Sean is asking, what the rest of your family think about your YouTube career? Well, my immediate family, they enjoy watching the content. Sometimes they just be worried about me and going certain places and doing certain things. But yeah, for the most part, they just enjoy it, and I'll also be showing them things that they probably find out for the first time. My my other family, they enjoy it too whenever they watch it. Like one of my cousins is always be the first one to comment and like always be first. So I appreciate that. So, I'm not sure if he on the live, shout him out. Cook. And yeah, and well, the wife there, she's always supportive. There'll be moments where I know I want to do YouTube stuff, but sometimes family would take precedence over certain things. So yeah. And Aaron is saying he found the content recently and he really enjoyed it. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate y'all. And Mark is your wife want to try St. Marcus Junction doubles? It real best? Yes, I know who you're talking about. But sometimes I be at a time I got off doubles from him. It wasn't as good. But yeah, I know who you're talking about. And one of these days we'll do a central hopping doubles hopping thing. So yeah, we'll definitely go there and highlight there. Kenton oh, he in training right now. Hey, if I was you, brother, I'd do the same thing. Come down trainer when it cool up there. Yeah. Said is saying your videos are fine, but I find you do ying bang wrong. Oh, hey. I was mentioning earlier, right? My taste buds would maybe different from yours, and not everybody taste buds is be the same. So what I got on that day is what I went with. So I know sometimes it might be on, sometimes it might be off for some of these places, and that's so that is just how it is. So it's not that I do it bad or anything. I don't do these things intentional, but if on the day itself I go and I try your food and it needs improvement, I will let you know. Right? I don't mind if they invite me back to try back some other time. I am always game. Ronald is saying, what about the Congo pepper? That used to be the hottest pepper. Yeah, it was until the scorpion, and now they have a ghost pepper or something so somewhere, or the reaper pepper, whatever they call it, somewhere in these states. Yeah. Hey Rebecca, good night, good night. Joel is asking to see a collaboration with Ellis Food and more. One of these days, I'm sure we'll be able to link up and do these things. I guess it's all about the timing. So yeah, and the video idea concept. But yeah, don't worry. Hopefully it'll happen one of these days. Hey Mina, good night, and thank you so much. Ah boy, the feedback. Yeah, Sean, just has to take the feedback. The thing about doing some of these videos, and especially when you are food hopping or doing food reviews, you may step on the toes of some people, or some people may interpret certain things you do in whatever way they want to interpret it. But and that's human nature. You just have to go with it sometimes. That's just how it is, right? So I ain't saying I ain't doing anybody wrong. We just tell it as it is at the time we have it. Fresh Kid is saying, what's the best food you ever eat in Trinidad? Don't lie. What is the best food? I've had some good food all over the places, so it depends. This is one I may have to think about. What's my go-to food, boy? One of the best food I had I would eat in Trinidad is actually, and I didn't do this in a video yet, would be Papi's fried chicken. Um, when I was south, I would go and have roti from either Mona's or Dalabe, what I told you about. Um, there's good. It has um what else, boy? Have a Sunday lunch that I have. Who do this, boy? That one I'll take a while to figure out, boy. Fresh Kid, because it have so much. It have good bits of food all over the spot. Nothing coming to mind at the moment. There are some spots I didn't do yet, which I'll have to do. But yeah. And overall is asking, I like the video you did in my hometown, Arima. I appreciate that. Yeah, boy. Arima was very interesting, and it was a nice walk around. But Dread, all they have real doubles people in Arima, Dread. I was like, when I was doing that, I was like, almost every corner I turned, it was a doubles person. So I know for sure whenever I go back to do a doubles up in there, is at least 10 doubles I in that morning or day or whatever we doing in that. Ronald is saying sauce, pepper sauce is still the boss. I wouldn't doubt that, Ronald. I wouldn't doubt that at all. King Solomon is, where do you think is the best double place in Trinidad? King Solomon, that is a hard one, right? Because all over has good double spots, right? But if you want, for me, the best area to get real good doubles for more or less most spots you would get is probably Chirap and St. Augustine. Like they have a dude behind UE doubles, and I heard UE doubles doing well, as well as Ken's doubles and Sources be up the road, I think. I'm not sure if he's still there. But around that area, somehow their doubles is be real good. But other than that, they have depending. You have in central, there's Medford is okay. In south, they have some in Penal. They have one in DB. You have Giovandas is good. You have Blake doubles. Don't fight about it. Real good too. But the good ones in like South and Central, I find is be spaced out a little bit. But like the one, if I had to choose a spot, like a place in Trinidad, I would say around Europe. And Randy, hey, appreciate it. He was saying keep up the great content. Gail C, blessings to you as well, and thank you. I appreciate the support. And Fresh Kid is asking, fish or chicken? I'm more for chicken person, but I don't mind a good fish as well. Like one of the best places I had actually a good was swordfish in Shagramas. Yeah, a place called Water Wheel Restaurant. Was it that? I'm not sure if they're still open, but they had a real best swordfish lunch. And I used to get swordfish and provision and thing that used to go down real good. So yeah. Mark is saying Gasparilla roti shop is fire. Oh really? Which part in Gasparilla? because I think Gasparilla have one or two roti shops, so I will check out those. Hey Jason, good night, good night. Hands down. Hey, I appreciate that. My brother, I appreciate that. He was saying one of the best editors. That's inspiration to continue doing what we're doing. And Elisha is saying, come to Tobago and take a jet ski to No Man's Land and try the food. Yes, I want to do that. Definitely, we doing that one of these days. Just need time to reach down there because yeah. But definitely that is part of. Hopefully this year, sometime this year, I'll do that, Elisha. So no worries, John Ma. I appreciate that so much as well. For love and respect to you all as well. I don't think you can actually say one food is the best in Trini. And yes, Jamil, that is itself. It's hard to say what is one food that is the best because we have some good doubles, we have some good roti, we have some good pilau, we have some good oil down, we have some real good fried fish too. We have some good barbecue, and the variety is amazing. We have some real good soup too, and like fish broth and a nice chicken corn soup. Man, I want to do a video like that one of these days. So yeah. So Mark is after the agriculture shop on the right. It's called Cashpro Roti Shop. Well, I was in Cashpro the other day, and I saw a spot saying $12 roti, and then our next spot saying $10 chicken and chips. So it's like, that might be my next cheap eats video whenever I get to do that. So yeah, definitely next time I'm down there. And I think somebody, I'm not sure if they're still doing this. Some doubles person was still doing the $6 on the spot for $20 challenge, and if you can't pay the normal price $30. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Fresh Kid is saying, I think Trinidad needs to open a Five Guys. We had something similar to that. I'm sure we have something similar to like a Five Guys kind of thing, and it had those guys diner, but they closed down now, and I'm sure they have something similar to the style of our Five Guys in the States. And John Ma is asking why you don't explore outside Trinidad and Tobago. Well, I do actually, right? Yeah, I do. I was in Chicago. I was in New York. I did Miami for a little bit. Yeah. So is whenever I get a chance to do it, I'll do it. But I mean, the channel is Trinbago vibes, so it's everything Trinidad and Tobago. But of course, when if I go outside, whenever I get a chance to travel, I'll try and do like a Trini exploring other places kind of thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Trini, Josh, welcome to the vibes. Oh, Ronald is in. Oh, any more Carnival videos coming up? Yes, I actually the main Carnival video will be the last video for this month, which will be on the last Saturday of the month, which is I think the 28th. No, the 25th. The 25th, yeah. So the schedule is this Saturday. I went the Pigeon Peas Festival yesterday. They had it today as well. So, and I basically went and tried everything pigeon peas made with pigeon peas. We had doubles made with pigeon peas. We had bread made with pigeon peas. We had sweet bread made with pigeon peas, which was interesting. So that would be the next video drop for next week Saturday. I was hoping to do a Panyard hopping or something around Carnival ish the following Saturday. So that'll be the 18th, and then on the 25th I'll have a Carnival video. It'll be after Carnival, but yeah, it could be that one could be a nice one actually. So yeah. And well, on the February 14th, well, not sure the 14th because that is Valentine's Day, but the 16th, they're having conventional individual mass in Adam Smith Square right here in town around 7 p.m. So I might go out and take it in and record a little bit. I'll see how it goes. Hey Vash, good night, good night. Right now in Chicago now. Oh, I appreciate that, Vash. I appreciate that. Any Valentine's video like the restaurant King Cole is asking? um Not this year, King Cole, not this year, because I'm not sure if we go into any of the restaurants 4 or 5 Valentines. We might do something home, wife and I. We'll see how it goes. But hey, you never know. We'll see how things go. Sometimes we just go with the flow here on Trinbago vibes. So Randy is asking, how do you feel about the passing of Anil Beam? Bro, to be honest, I was shocked because I know he performed like the night before in one of those concerts or fets or something. So when I saw that news this morning, I was like, no, that is like it was shocking to hear about that. So it's like that's why is we have to live life and enjoy every moment we can because we just don't know what will if you wake up the next day. John Ma is like, yeah, of course, don't worry. She will be treated as best as possibly can on Valentine's Day and probably the day before and the day after. So no worries about that, John Ma. So yeah. Wait, we having a next live before Valentine's Day ends? The next live will be next week. Next week, the 12th. Yeah. So we save there. We save there. We can save all the Valentine's Day shout outs and everything back to the then. Alright, you all. I think I'm about to wrap it up there. Probably next Sunday, we might do some. I'm not sure yet. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you or the chat like what you all want to chat about. I'll put up a post on the community tabs, and we'll talk about some stuff. The idea I have for next week on the live is probably we go through a little soca and thing, and we'll see what are the contenders for this year road march and all these other different things and what is happening in Trinidad at the moment. I'll say Gary's asking Fax is, do you have meet and greet sessions in Trinidad? We kind of did do actually Trini out and about with Trouble. He actually put on a few things last year, and it was a set of local YouTubers and the public were invited, and yeah. So we do have those kind of events, and I may do something similar to that later this year. I'll see how things go because we're not sure how things going yet, so I can't guarantee it. But you can probably look out for something similar to that. John Ma is asking favorite soca for the year so far. Boy, I have plenty. I'm not sure if to like I really like the Bungie Hard Fit and Nyla and Skinny. There's a real dread vibes too, and I always enjoy the tunes Kes come with like Jojo and I still enjoying the Jolene and stuff. Yeah, and I can't really like yourself is a nice tune too. So it real hard to choose. But don't worry. Next live hopefully we'll go through some of the soccers we have and I'll actually go through some YouTube videos of people in the pan itself because some of these tunes were real dread, real best. So yeah. All right, you all. Wrapping it up here. I hope you all have an awesome week, a productive week, and well, yeah. And so good night, and I'll see you all next week, God willing. So be safe, stay awesome, and gone later, peeps. And I appreciate you all again for taking time off to join me on this live. And of course, for the comments on all the videos and the feedback as well. All right, later.